Hi everyone, my name is Madison Connolly. Today I will be going over my Child Life Disaster Relief Handout to support emergency responders in the event of supporting a child that's been through trauma. So I named mine How to Best Support Children Coping with the Impact of Trauma, and the way that I laid out my document is with 7 main steps that I think would help emergency responders when they are caring for a child who needs trauma support. So I started off by saying hospitalization has the potential to create a traumatic response in children. This is due to them having a fear of the unknown, the routine being changed, the nature of the event that led to the hospitalization itself, and the events following after. Traumatic experiences can lead to children forming disruptive behaviors, poor frustration tolerance, depression, anxiety, noncompliance with medical care, and many more things. Therefore, it is necessary to understand the best ways to support children coping with the impact of trauma. Support needed can range depending on the age, developmental level, the severity of the trauma, if family is present or not, and each child's unique coping response. So this resource is just to portray a broad range of tips and activities that can be used among many children to make hospitalization less threatening as possible and enforce their psychosocial well-being. So my first step is to normalize the environment. I wrote that normalization in the child's environment should be advocated. A way to normalize the environment for children is to incorporate child-friendly decorations and colors by incorporating, bright colors in the hospital, cartoon characters, fish tanks, all different kind of things that can, attract a child's eye. Children may view the environment less threatening if it is bright and colorful and it's not all just plain white walls, especially when being somewhere new. Normalizing the environment also encourages bringing familiar objects from home to make them feel more comfortable and more secure. So next I have involve family and caregivers. So involving family and caregivers in care is extremely important. Operating around family-centered care ensures that the child and the family feel supported as a whole. Children build attachments to their parents and their caregivers, and those attachments are needed after a traumatic experience. So children also watch, listen, and learn their family's feelings and emotions. So if their family is included and educated about the care and they feel confident about it, the child is more likely to feel secure in the care that they are receiving. And involving the parents and caregivers can also increase compliance with medical treatment by the child. Number 3, I have allow autonomy. So when a child is exposed to a traumatic experience, it's important to offer them a sense of control and autonomy. The trauma that most children endure is completely out of their control, and they feel that there's nothing that they can do about it or change it. So giving them the opportunity to choose what they share, what they do, or how they express themselves should be completely up to them. If a child decides not to share a lot of information, take a step back, give them time, and give them a sense of autonomy. Number 6, I have play. So play is the universal language for children. Play is the perfect opportunity for children to express their feelings and their emotions about a traumatic event. And not only is play natural, but it can be a therapeutic way for children to, get away from the trauma that they are experiencing. So an example for play that I put is creating art. It's a great outlet for children who have experienced trauma because art activities are a way for children to express themselves without verbally, stating their feelings and their emotions. Another thing that I added too is getting down to the child's level when you're talking to them, when you're playing with them, and it will just make them feel more secure. And the last thing that I added, number 7, is mindfulness techniques. So mindfulness techniques are important to encourage during a time of stress. Some techniques that I included are deep breathing exercises and also the 5 senses exercise. So the 5 senses exercise is for a child to verbalize something that they see, they smell, they feel, they taste, and they hear. And then these activities can help children focus on their breathing, as well as slowing down their heart rate and calming their bodies, and ultimately create more relaxation and calmness, and, kind of divert them from the traumatic experience and the stressors that they are feeling. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.